What is good? Episode 1, Be Better. I did film this yesterday, but I wasn't too confident in what I was saying, and I looked back here and I didn't like it, so I'm going to do a retake, and I'm going to have the camera in front of me. I had it down here the other day. I was being all shy and fuck all that, basically. Yeah, Be Better, episode 1. That's all I'm going to call it. I didn't think of a fancy name, but I've got the newsletter, which is a written version of an open diary, and this is going to be the video version. It's mainly for my own. I'm not really doing this for views or doing this for it to go anywhere. I'm doing this for memories, I suppose, something to look back on and see the progression of the whole YouTube stuff for me. And yeah, just giving you a little insight into my day-to-day and just getting down whatever thoughts I have, whether it's fitness, mindset, opinions, moaning, I don't know, all finger stuff. Enjoy the ride, and don't know what the rest of this video is going to be, so you'll be just as surprised as I am. Peace. Gym session done. Friday is a good day. It's just a pump session. At the moment I'm working towards, well, I wrote the plan myself, so it's a mixture of, I hate to use the word hybrid because every fucking knobhead is calling themselves a hybrid athlete these days, but it is hybrid. It's got running, it's got bodybuilding, it's got strength in there, but my main goal is to increase my 1 rep max for bench and squatting. That's coming up in about, I think I'm on week 9 or week 8, don't know, in a month's time. So my current numbers that I hit when I was in Bali, drop that in there, I've got 120 for bench, 1 rep max, and 150. I did 150, then jumped to 155 and failed at 155, so I reckon I could probably call it 152, but I'm going to go with 150. And my goal for the squat is 160, maybe 162, and bench, I'd say 125, 130. So, here's my little sister's prom today. We are going to go for moral support. I'm going to try and film, but no kids around, probably not the best idea. Why is it not letting me?
You want to track my face?
Say something then.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Such a dick. Buenos dias. We've got the car talk sorted. Boy, have I got a fucking setup for this. Taking this YouTube stuff well seriously. I did film this as I feel like the theme of this fucking vlog the other day, but I was holding it in my hand whilst driving. Probably not a good look, so no one can incriminate me now. And I was just droning on, massively droning on a little bit, which I guess is the point of YouTube. I don't know, a lot of this is just like the thought of posting this is fucking giving me anxiety. I don't know why. It's like, it's just like anything, like, it's the fear of the unknown, I guess. I feel like the main thing of like, whenever you've never done something before, it's gonna feel scary. And like, back in the day, anything that felt scary felt like a threat, it felt alien, it felt like something I shouldn't be doing. Or it was like the wrong thing. It's like everything that I was going into, I should have felt so confident. But now I'm a little bit older, I understand that you can't be confident over something that you've never fucking done before. Like, it's just the idea of that sentence is just fucking stupid. And if you are confident going into it, then not confident as in like you can like believe in yourself, but like not have any nerves and not fear the unknown. then what's the point of doing it? What's the point of doing things that you're constantly like, that doesn't make you, give you that feeling in the stomach or give you butterflies and stuff? And I've learned that most people do not give a shit about you as much as they give a shit about themselves, because we're so fixated on ourselves. People honestly don't actually pay as much attention to what you think. At the end of the day, like I said, this is just literally like a diary, a video diary. I was talking to someone at the gym about it. They were like, "Oh, I'm so glad we didn't have cameras when I was in my day." And I was like, "Yeah, well, I kind of get that. But how much money would you pay to have footage of your life?" And I guarantee people would pay thousands of us. If people turn around to them now when you're in your 40s and be like, "Right, look, we've got some highlights here from your 20s whenever you did X, Y, Z." Obviously, I'm just driving my car at the moment. It's probably not anything exciting, but when I start doing more things, and you pay loads of money. So that's the way that I'm seeing it. Always future thinking. I'm so tired, honestly. I've had time to wake up now. I was fucking suffering this morning. Think about how much of your life you're missing out if you don't do things out of fear of what other people would think about it. How many decisions you decide not to take. I mean, like, things you say no to because you're like, "Oh, well, what if someone laughs at me? Or what if this person says that?" Fuck them. Do what it is that you want to do, because at the end of the day, you're going to look back. And I think the feeling of regret is going to be a lot worse than the feeling of what other people are going to say about you, because you can just, like, you can't do anything about regret. Like, once it's done, it's done. Whereas the uncomfortableness of maybe someone laughing at you or whatever it is, as I said, it will soon go. You'll forget it. So yeah, that was my little ad lib. I wanted to chuck on top of that. Now to train. I'm currently writing this week's edition of BeBetter, which is, I suppose YouTube's called the same thing, but the newsletter that I write every single Sunday. I've been doing it for about a year now, but I did it in short form email at first, and that was kind of like the stepping stone of writing about personal development and mindset, and now this is getting into a bit longer form. But this week it's Life's Handbook, and without ruining it, I'll put the link in. By the time this video is posted, it will be posted, so I'll put the link in the description. But it's the idea of whenever you're going through a hard time or you're facing adversity, everything kind of makes sense. Not makes sense, but things start to resonate more. So you'll listen to songs and the lyrics will really hit, or you'll read a stupid fucking quote on Instagram and you'll be like, "Oh my god, that's so true." And the idea that I'm kind of alluding to is the fact that a lot of the answers that we're looking for are already out there from like hundreds of years of people's experiences. Like, we all kind of go through the same things one way or another. So if it makes sense to look for those answers when you're going through rough times, then it also makes sense to look for those answers when you're going through good times, because then it could save you a lot of headache, and you could learn from other people. So yeah, that's kind of the gist of things. So if you're into that sort of stuff, then go and check it out. I'll leave the link in the description below. come out every Sunday. As you can see, it's a bit of a it's just all over the shop at the moment. I don't really think there is a form of doing these or how you just lay them out, but I'll always finish off with some sort of little speech to help you be better. And I'd always relate this whole thing to one of my favorite quotes, which is, people are so caught up in the fact that they have limits that they rarely exceed the effort required to reach them. And I feel like a lot of us are in this state of where we can't do things, or we always look at the things that we always tell people the things that we can't do, and never really look at the things that we can. Or because there's such an abundance of us focused on the negative, that gets rid of the trying aspect of like, right, okay, maybe I'm not the best YouTube vlogger, maybe I'm not the best writer, maybe I'm not the best at going to the gym, but I'm still going to try. I'm still going to try and see what it is that's possible. And I guess that's the whole message that I'm trying to give to people. And of this, like I'm watching this back while I'm editing, it's making me feel uncomfortable. It's making me feel a bit nervous, like the fact that I have to post this and watch, even though the fact that it's probably going to be about 50 people that watch this. But as I mentioned at the start of this video, I'm not doing it to try and be YouTube famous. I'm not doing it for likes. And I feel like when you go into something with that kind of intention, it just ruins the experience. It's just a case of going into things, of being a student, having an open mind, just trying things out. Because we tell ourselves that we can't do things, but we never actually try. Like, we never actually think, oh, can we? Oh, I wonder what it would have been like to do this YouTube thing. I wonder what it would have been like to do that solo travel or whatever it is. And I feel like that's a scary place to be in. So if there's anything that you get from me putting myself out there and admittedly making myself feel uncomfortable, is go and do it yourself. Go and do the things that make you worry about what other people are going to say, or make you worry about how it's going to turn out, because you don't want to like just coast along life and just do all the things that are easy, because then you won't be able to get the things that you want. So yeah, that is the first episode done with BeBetter. As I said, I don't really know how these things are meant to go, or how I'm meant to structure them. So in the comments, if you've got this far, thank you so much. Like, I appreciate it. I know it's only like less than 15 minutes, but yeah, it does mean a lot for everyone that even watches the first couple of minutes. But if you watch everything, then that's great. Whatever you would like to see in the comments, subscribe, obviously. It's going to be weird saying that. And yeah, let's see where this journey takes us, basically. Happy Sunday. Peace.